Hello YouTube, it's Ernesto Rivera here again with another product review. This time is from Citizen. So this is the new Citizen Photon Titanium Eco Drive, celebrating the 50th anniversary of Eco Drive, and this is a stunner. It's a beautiful piece. Let's dive into it. There's nothing else more to say. This watch is awesome. Let's check it out. So here we have Citizen's newest release, the Citizen Photon Titanium. This is the 50th anniversary model. The reference number is BJ6560-53W. This is an all titanium case and sapphire crystal. It's 39.6 millimeters and it's 9.9 millimeters thick. And we're going to take a look at this closely. This dial is just beautiful. Everything about this watch is beautiful. And one of the things you'll notice is that this is not just base titanium. This is their super titanium, found usually on their Atessa model line and the Citizen. So mostly this is a very higher, much higher quality titanium that's used on this model here. Take a look at the case back here. You can see it's got the photon of light passing through this, the 50 right there, the 0. Really nice design. This titanium also has the Duratec coating on it, which makes it more resistant to scratching, which is nice because this is a nice watch. Only 50 meters of water resistance. So if you're planning on going diving, this is not a good watch for you to probably consider. I would get like the Pro Master Dive. That's going to be your best option if you're looking for something that's more water resistant. The lume on this is okay. You know, it's nothing crazy. We're going to get some closer looks at this one because we're going to see how beautiful this dial is. And this watch is very versatile as its design is so unique. Everything's so unique about this. I love it because it's not like one of those Me Too watches. It's not one of those watches that you're going to see that, oh yeah, this looks like it's a copycat of something else. This is actually a very unique kind of design that's never been, I haven't seen anything like this before. I mean, it's got this octagon case design. Look at that. There's no sign crown, but we're going to zoom in a little bit more so you can see that dial. So here we can get a closer look at how beautiful this dial is, and then when it plays in light, the way it shifts, the hues of the colors. And you can see that the multiple layers of this design and this dial is what makes this watch so beautiful to look at. It's not busy. It's not plain, it's not busy, it's not anything it's not boring. And it's just the right amount of everything in this dial. It just provides everything that a clean dial, but modern. It's kind of like more like a modern sports style, but it could be worn as a dress piece as well. This piece has a lot of versatility to it. Look at that. You got the anti-reflective sapphire crystal on here. Nice small crown too. I mean, it's just simple. It's just, you know, there's no date on this, obviously. It's not a chronograph. But one of the things I love about this dial, you see how it sparkles? Because inside of this dial is polished. There's polishing around that. There's a ring around that that's polished. And you see how it shines in the light. It's just the hour markers here. You can see right there. Just sparkles right there. Look at that. And I talk about this polishing even on the side of the case here. Incredible polishing here. And there's brushing along the edges right here. So you see some brushing and polishing along the top of the case here. And you see how the lugs taper down? This makes it like it doesn't stick off on your wrist. You have to be careful with fingerprints though. That's one thing about this. That when you have a shiny case like this, the fingerprints are so easy to pop up on this. But you can see there's a brushing along the side here. So there's brushing on top, polishing on the side of the case. But that dial is just so stunning. Now this comes in two colors. Okay, this is limited to 5,000 pieces. It does come in two colors. There's a gunmetal version. It's like a gunmetal kind of gray with the gold tone. It's really nice. I picked this one because I think this one was beautiful enough. I mean it is a little bit cheaper than the gold tone version. And these retail for $9.95. This one does, and it's like $11.95 for the gold tone version with the gunmetal gray. You can see right there is Duratech. So I got number 1685 of 5,000. So I have one of the lower numbers, not the lowest, but you also have this nice milled clasp. Okay, and one of the things I love about this, it's just like the Atessa. Unlike the Citizen models, I have the Citizen watch, but one of the things it doesn't have is on-the-fly micro adjust. You squeeze the point on the side there, and you can pull. See how that? You get on-the-fly micro adjust, just like the Atessa models, and all for under roughly around $1,000. And that's the beauty of this watch. Is it has features that even the Citizen watches doesn't have. Look at the center links on this watch, how beautifully polished it is. Now, if you're looking for bright lume, you're not going to get super bright lume. It's just, basic lume. It's nothing crazy, But this is, look at that dial. I mean, I'm telling you right now, the way it plays in the light. It's just so beautiful to look at. Look at that dial. And I think that's the showstopper of this watch. You got the yellow seconds hand. It's like an orange yellow. You got white on the minute hand and the hour hand. And then the white lume on the hour markers there. There's one thing that I love about Citizen watches is that their quality control is excellent. And you're talking about this watch, when you look at this movement, and we're going to discuss the movement in a second, what's so special about it. You can see it hits the quality control. Look at the second hand. It hits every single marker perfectly. Right on the minute track, you see it hits every single one. There's no misalignment, nothing. And that's a testament to great quality control on these watches. And we're going to talk about this movement and what makes it special. This, what Citizen is claiming, it's a very low, very, very low power consuming movement. It's one of their newer movements, and it has 1 year power reserve from a full charge, according to Citizen. So it's not, don't expect this watch to, it could be give or take depending on the full charge. So I personally wouldn't go that far without charging it, but if they say it's up to 1 year, you can, if you wear it, you're not gonna have to worry about that. Most EcoDrive movements are very good for at least 6 months, 3 months, or even longer. Because they're pretty typical, like 8 months, especially like the Atessa model line. So, but for this size, it has a 1 year power reserve. So if you didn't wear it for a year, which I don't know why you wouldn't, yeah, you're still good to go. And that's one of the things about EcoDrive that makes it so good, is that they require no maintenance whatsoever. This is just it's not perpetual calendar, but it's not atomic timekeeping either. So you're going to look at accuracy about plus minus 15 seconds a month, somewhere along that. So far, this has been keeping time very well since I got it. So it's very nice. This is a beautiful watch. The bracelet is pin and collar to adjust it. But getting a great fit on this watch is not going to be an issue because of that on-the-fly micro adjust. Like I said, here you squeeze the side here, and you're going to get that. It's really easy, nice fit and feel. So there's one of their newer movements that they have. So it's very simple, basic, but this is one of those watches where it's just beautifully done. And when you look at the printing of the dial, and this is what I love about it, it's like it's nothing busy, it's not crazy. Nothing on this watch here says it's, you know, too much. It's not too little, like, you know, you have traditional dress watches are just kind of like, all right, this looks very, you know, boring, or not really boring, but it's just plain, you know. A little bit, dress watches can be a little bit like, okay, it's a dress piece, it's got a leather strap, or it's got, you know, a very simple dial. This has a dial that's just stunning to look at, but it's not too busy, it's not crazy. I mean, look at the legibility of it too. I mean, you could read the time. It's really nice. I mean, it's just, and the size and the proportions, it makes this excellent. That on-the-fly micro adjust, I'm telling you, I was not expecting that from this, because like usually the Tesla model line has that, and like even the Series 8 and the Citizens don't have on-the-fly micro adjust, and that can be tricky when you're trying to size a bracelet and you're trying to get that absolute perfect fit. But you can get that with this watch. It's absolutely amazing. Let's put it on wrist and see what it looks like. So my wrist size is just about 7 inches. Here you can take a look at it and you can see how nice and flat it is. It doesn't stick up too high. It's not, you know, that's one of the things when you're wearing a watch, you don't want the watch to wear you. If that makes any sense, because you want it to be just a comfortable piece. And I'm telling you right now, this titanium just absolutely disappears off your hand. It is that, it's so lightweight. I mean, you can see the center links, how the polishing the center links are. It's just really nice fit, nice feel, really futuristic kind of design, very contemporary. That's one of the things I like about it. It's just that it doesn't look like anything else that's on the market. And that dial, it's just again, it's stunning. Once you just look at it, you kind of get lost in it a little bit. It's a beautiful piece, and but it's simple and it's beautiful, and that's what I like about it so much. And I think that's what makes this watch, in so many ways, wearable in many occasions. And that's exactly what you need in a watch, or if you're, you know, deciding to get a watch for your collection. Is this piece versatile? Like, can you wear it anywhere? And this is one of those go anywhere pieces. It's just anywhere you want. Anyway, you can style it any way you want, and it doesn't look out of place. And I think that's what makes this watch stunning, and it's beautiful. So it's a beautiful, absolute stunning watch. Citizen has absolutely outdone themselves on this one again. I can't see that there's any negative on this watch. The only thing I would say I would like to see is maybe more colors. I think this dial is just too pretty to not have multiple colors on this watch. It needs more colors. Maybe also, and I'm being nitpicky here, maybe one for the ladies. I think if they could shrink this down even more, I don't know if that's possible, but maybe a ladies Photon would be nice, and that would be really pretty much the only thing I would ask for. I mean, you know, this watch here is just amazing. Everything about it is just amazing. The polishing, the brushing, just the look of it. It's just, I can't get enough of this dial, and it's really stunning. I'm going to show you the box what it comes in. So real quick, I'm just going to show you the box. It's nothing too special, but it's a nice box overall. There is no, you know, literature on the history of eco driving here, so it's just basic. You got a little cubby back here where, you know, there's a warranty card and just a warning. Nothing, you know, nothing crazy here. Just the registration and the proof of purchase for your warranty. I also put the extra links in here too, which is pretty cool. You can put them back here as a storage. So here's the box. You know, it's nothing. It's not like a high quality wooden box, but you can see that it has the, you know, the beautiful, you know, Photon design on it, similar to how the watch is. When you can see the front of that watch, the dial has the same kind of look. There's the pillow. Okay, so it comes in this nice pillow, and then behind this, there it is. The Eco Drive, 50 years. You get the little that same kind of printing that's on the back of the watch. Yeah, it's nothing, you know, pretty cool. It's neat, you know. It's not a cheap standard box that you get from, you know, normal Citizen watches. This one here's got a little bit more quality to it. I don't know if it's as nice as the Atessa boxes or the Series 8 boxes, but overall, I mean, it's a good, you know, presentation, and, you know, nothing too crazy. And that's it, guys. I mean, this is a stunning watch, and you can leave links in the description and where you can get this one from. And yeah, this is fun. This is my first time doing a watch review, and I had a great time doing it. So I hope everyone has seen this video and found it helpful, and maybe they'll look at it and say, okay, this will help them make up their mind. But this piece is just worth it. It's absolutely worth it. So go get one. I recommend it. Alright guys, until next time, I'll see you in the next video.